So the next award, as you can see on the screen here, is a special recognition award, and this is an award that is named after my father, Newton Burnett. And as I may have mentioned a few minutes ago, Newton Burnett founded our first office in West Palm Beach, Florida, back in 1975, and so it's been, we're 45 years this year that we've been in business, and hard to believe that in another 5 years, we'll be hitting 50 years. It's pretty remarkable. But I'd like to bring up somebody here. I've got 2 awards I'm doing this evening. I'll do this one first, and this is the Newton Burnett Longevity Award. Now, last year, you may recall when Doug and Joanne Doxey were here, that we gave an award to them, right? And I'm sure you already know that Doug couldn't make it tonight because he messed up his knee and he couldn't fly, right? He didn't have enough pride that they told him if he wanted to go, he'd have to go in a wheelchair. And I don't think he was coming in a wheelchair. But what I'd like to do is right now ask to come up here is yours truly, the Colombian Elvis in blue suede shoes. Please come on up here. Juan Carlos. So this award is when somebody is able to pass the 30 years, and there's a picture of my dad right towards the end of his, probably about the time when he was getting close to the end, right? But and then another picture here when he played hockey when he went to Cornell University in Syracuse, and so the award, we kind of made it fitting to something around a little bit of a hockey thing. But I want to talk for a moment about folks that are very important, like JC, that have really been with joined the Doxies at a really young, I say at a young age, Okay, he started when he was about 3, right, with labor finders, but in all seriousness, it's people like JC, people like that are part of this whole team. And Rose, I see you, and I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to even say hello to you tonight. But some folks have been around forever that have been with the Doxies, and to Stuart and to Ed and everybody else is part of the team. But this gentleman came to by way of as an immigrant, at an age of 18 or 19, came up from Colombia. I'm not sure that whole story.
Illegal.
He said that, I didn't say that. I knew the reason. That's not the business we're in, is it, John?
No.
Everything's legal hiring here.
We are.
But JC, joined the team, came up and took over the office in Perrine at a pretty young age, and it was really, during his time being with labor finders that he became a U.S. citizen during this process. So, but it's people that have been like you, that are loyal, that are dedicated, really been through all the ups and downs, of this business. And I'm sure you can count so many. And not only that, I'm certain you've done about every job that's imaginable in this business.
From the labor hour?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. Whether you've driven a van or whether you've worked the inside, whether you've whatever it took. And matter of fact, there's a story that exists out there that one day when Doug Doxey came into the office, you probably remember this story. He took a look at JC, and JC was like, limping and wasn't doing too good. Was just kind of like, looked like he was sick. And Doug says, well, what's going on with you, JC? And he says, oh, well, that construction roofing job? And he says, that roofing job, had 10 people that we had to get there, but they only had 9 that we had to give, right? And guess who went on the job to do for the work for the day, right? And to say he was beat up was an understatement. His back, his legs, is everything. And by the way, you know, just because of his Colombian color, skin color, he was 2 shades darker. By the time he got done working that, you know, that job. So, you know, it's you know, that kind of dedication of people that like JC that really do make a difference in terms of you know, the type of people that we are and the business that we're in. And not to mention, you have now your entire, not only your entire family, but your nieces, nephews, and grandparents, or whatever you've got that family tree that's out there. They are now all employed by labor finders and running branches or doing some form, you know. And if you got to bring in like a maintenance guy, you know, or something, you just call his dad. He comes in, does maintenance. And, you know, the wife's on call to come when she needs to come. Yeah, and right. And you know, whatever it takes. The son's now managing a branch, right, Fort Lauderdale?
He's actually staffing coordinator.
Staffing coordinator, you know. But anyway, the whole family's involved, and it's really a wonderful thing, and it's a testament really to you know, the business that we're in, right? And that somebody as an immigrant, especially, that can come to this country and to be able to make his way and sort of live the American dream. Right, and this is just a testament to someone that has done that, and so you know, a couple of words, if I can get some better lighting here, and share with you a couple more things.
It's just the lighting.
We talked about everything that with his family, and so. Came here when you were 18 or 19 years old, and now it's been 32 years?
31.
31 years.
31 on March 3rd. No, April 3rd.
31. Yeah, amazing. So, you know, we fast forward, you know, 30-some years, and hard to believe everything that we've accomplished. You were around in probably the days when maybe we were, you know, I don't even know if we were handwriting checks then.
Work orders and checks. Yeah.
Handwriting checks. And if you can only imagine that, imagine if you had to handwrite checks today. No possible way, right?
Work orders and checks.
Yeah, so, you know, that's where he's gotten some of the gray hairs, which is, they're there.
They're there somewhere.
He's got behind the, under
Right
that,
here.
but next to that level 8 gel that I said.
Yep.
You know?
It's right there.
Listen, if you ever need a fashion consultant, you just go ahead and talk to JC right here. You know, and he's gonna hook you up. You know.
Isaac does a good job.
You know. You got Robert Graham shirts, Ferragamo shoes, you know, Gucci shoes. Okay. So anyway, listen, it's there's so much to be able to say about you. I've known you for forever. You know, you've known. Remember when my father was around, and you know, we've had many times together and accomplished many things together, and it's so much appreciated. And I personally thank you, and our team I know is grateful for everything that you've done. And so it is an absolute honor and a privilege to present you tonight with the Newton Burnett Longevity Award. You may recall the award from last year. I'm going to read it just so you, real quick here. Dear Juan Carlos, when my father, Newton Burnett, founded Labor Finders in 1975, he had a simple vision: to make a positive impact by putting people to work one person at a time. Newton quickly realized that in order to truly fulfill his goal, he needed the assistance of others who shared the same dream. He was able to connect with those who held his passion for the business, and they placed their trust in the Labor Finder system. It has now been more than 30 years since you became a valued member of the Labor Finders family. In recognition of this testament to your hard work, dedication, and longevity, I'm pleased to present you with the Newton Burnett Longevity Award. The award itself is a replica. Where's the puck? Let's see, we'll get the puck out here. You see the puck and it's got an engraving on it. He says, the award itself is a replica of a puck from Newt's beloved sport of hockey, where he played competitively throughout his early life. Later, Newt often would say, building a successful labor finders business was much like winning a hockey game. It takes determination and stamina. You may get a few bruises along the way, and the puck will take a funny bounce every now and then, but continue to work hard, and eventually you will persevere. I know that Newt would be proud of you as I am, of the hard work and the dedication you have given to our organization. You have enriched the lives of thousands of wonderful people and have gained employment due to your efforts. I am pleased to present you the Newt Burnett Longevity Award. Thank you.
Good? Good?
What song is playing in the background?
Just for him.
Thank you, everybody.